Elon Reeve Musk was born on June 28, 1971, in Pretoria, South Africa. His story starts in a city known for its history and academic traditions, but his childhood was anything but ordinary. Elon was born into a family of mixed backgrounds and strong personalities. His mother, Mae Musk, was a Canadian-born woman who worked as a model and dietitian. She was elegant, hardworking, and independent, and she raised her children with great care and encouragement. Mae believed strongly in education and supported Elon's love for reading and learning from a very young age. His father, Elon Musk, was a South African electromechanical engineer, pilot, and sailor. He was skilled in many trades, but his relationship with Elon was often difficult. Elon described his father as strict and sometimes emotionally harsh. The family was not always peaceful, and Elon later spoke openly about how challenging growing up in that environment was. Elon grew up with two siblings. A younger brother named Kimball, who would become a successful entrepreneur himself, and a younger sister named Tosca, who pursued a career as a filmmaker. Elon's childhood was marked by his shy and introverted nature. He didn't like sports or playing outside as much as other kids. Instead, he found joy in books. By the age of 9, Elon had read the entire Encyclopedia Britannica. He was fascinated by science, technology, and especially the mysteries of space. His favorite authors were science fiction writers like Isaac Asimov and Douglas Adams, who painted vivid pictures of the future and other worlds. Elon dreamed of one day exploring space and making human life multiplanetary. When Elon was 10, he received his first computer, a Commodore VIC-20. This gift was a turning point. Elon spent countless hours teaching himself how to program, reading the manual and practicing coding late into the night. By age 12, he created a video game called Blaster, a simple space-themed shooter. He sold Blaster to a computer magazine for about $500, his first entrepreneurial success. This showed that Elon had not only intelligence but also ambition and business sense. However, life at school was far from easy. Elon was frequently bullied. Some incidents were severe, involving physical attacks that left him injured. Once, he was pushed down a flight of stairs and briefly lost consciousness. Despite this, Elon did not let bullying stop him from learning. He immersed himself deeper into books and technology, using knowledge as his refuge and escape from the cruelty of school. At 17, Elon made a courageous decision to leave South Africa. He wanted to avoid compulsory military service during the apartheid regime and sought greater freedom and opportunities abroad. Using his mother's Canadian citizenship, Elon applied for and received a Canadian passport, allowing him to immigrate to Canada in 1989. He enrolled at Queen's University in Ontario. Moving thousands of miles away from home at such a young age was a huge challenge. Elon faced financial difficulties, cultural adjustments, and the pressures of being an immigrant, but he was determined to succeed. During his time at Queen's University, Elon met Justine Wilson, a fellow student and writer, who would later become his first wife. They connected over shared interests and ambitions. After 2 years in Canada, Elon transferred to the University of Pennsylvania in the United States. At Penn, Elon pursued 2 degrees simultaneously, a Bachelor of Science in Physics and a Bachelor of Science in Economics from the Wharton School. His love of science and technology was balanced with a sharp business mind. At Penn, Elon also began exploring energy storage technologies, researching ultracapacitors, which foreshadowed his later ventures into electric vehicles. After graduating, Elon was accepted into a Ph.D. program at Stanford University in California for applied physics and materials science. However, after just 2 days, he dropped out. Elon sensed that the internet was growing rapidly and realized that he had to act fast to be part of this new technological revolution. He decided to become an entrepreneur and start companies that could change the world. In 1995, Elon and his brother Kimball launched Zip2 Corporation, a software company that created online city guides for newspapers. Elon wrote much of the software himself, working day and night in a small, cramped office. The brothers faced financial struggles and often had to live frugally. Elon sometimes slept on the office floor and showered at the local YMCA. Despite these hardships, Zip2 succeeded in landing contracts with major newspapers like the New York Times and the Chicago Tribune. In 1999, the company was sold to Compaq for $307 million. Elon earned $22 million from the deal, which gave him financial freedom to pursue his next dreams. With money in hand, Elon founded X.com in 1999, an online bank that aimed to revolutionize how people managed and transferred money. The vision was to make online payments easy and secure. A year later, X.com merged with Confinity, a company that created a popular online payment system called PayPal. Elon initially was CEO but was removed due to internal disagreements. Nevertheless, he remained the largest shareholder and helped guide PayPal's growth. In 2002, eBay purchased PayPal for $1.5 billion. Elon earned roughly $180 million from the sale. But Elon didn't see this as an end. He viewed it as a beginning, a way to fund his real passion, space exploration. That same year, Elon founded Space Exploration Technologies Corporation, or SpaceX. His goal was to reduce the cost of space travel so humans could live on other planets. SpaceX's mission was bold: make rockets reusable and affordable. But the early years were tough. The first 3 launches of their Falcon 1 rocket failed, and the company nearly went bankrupt. Elon invested almost all of his fortune into SpaceX and faced enormous pressure. Critics laughed at the idea of a private company competing with NASA. In 2008, everything changed. On the 4th try, Falcon 1 successfully reached orbit, becoming the first privately developed liquid-fueled rocket to do so. This success won SpaceX a $1.6 billion contract from NASA to supply the International Space Station. It was a historic moment that secured SpaceX's future. At the same time, Elon joined Tesla Motors, an electric car startup founded by Martin Eberhard and Mark Tarpenning. Elon invested early, became chairman, and later CEO. Tesla's mission was to create electric cars that were fast, stylish, and sustainable. The Roadster launched in 2008 and proved electric cars could be exciting. Tesla introduced the Model S, Model X, Model 3, and Model Y, revolutionizing the automotive industry. But Tesla faced enormous challenges: production delays, financial crises, and skepticism from the public and investors. Elon famously worked 120-hour weeks and slept at Tesla factories to keep production on track. Besides SpaceX and Tesla, Elon founded Neuralink in 2016 to develop brain-computer interfaces aimed at helping people with neurological diseases and eventually merging humans with AI. He also founded the Boring Company to build underground tunnels to solve urban traffic problems. His vision extended to creating a Hyperloop, a high-speed transportation system, and founding OpenAI, an organization focused on safe artificial intelligence research. Elon's personal life has also been complex. He has been married 3 times, twice to the same woman, Tallulah Riley. He has 10 children, including twins and triplets. His first son died tragically as an infant, a heartbreaking loss for Elon. He has been open about the challenges of balancing his intense work life with family. Elon has been in relationships with notable figures, including musician Grimes, with whom he has 2 children. In 2022, Elon purchased Twitter for $44 billion and rebranded it as X, aiming to create an all-in-one app for social media, messaging, shopping, and finance. The acquisition was controversial, sparking public debate and significant changes to the platform. Throughout his life, Elon Musk has been a figure of contradictions. He is praised as a visionary genius and criticized for his impulsive behavior and controversial statements. His work ethic is legendary. He often works over 100 hours per week and expects extreme dedication from his teams. Despite failures, public scrutiny, and personal hardships, Elon continues to push humanity forward with his ambitious goals. Colonizing Mars, accelerating the world's transition to sustainable energy, and ensuring artificial intelligence is safe. Elon Musk's story is still unfolding. He remains one of the most influential and debated figures of the 21st century, inspiring millions with his relentless drive to change the world and explore the stars.